Opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. People are just going to sense it. And it's happening to me now. I've got quite a few stories I could tell you that I had a phone call today. Somebody wants to do business with me this afternoon. And I've changed my beliefs. I've changed my vibration. So I've got a well-known American speaker wants a business plan of my idea, of my new project. So it just keeps happening. It's amazing. It will change your life. I promise you that. Okay, so we've all got that concept. Now, emotions, let's go back to the cells just for a moment. We'll go back to the cells just for a moment. Cells have a membrane around the outside of them. That membrane is a phenomenal thing. I could talk 4 hours just on that. But however, it does have receptors coming off the outside of them. Different receptors are what attracts the hormone. So the hormone will have a certain receptor and the cell has the same receptor and they match up and it's all a beautiful romance, okay? So that hormone will go into the cell through that receptor. We have power over our receptors. We can decide what receptors we've got or what receptors we want by our thoughts and our feelings. So the cells are highly addictive, really, because if you feed it with constant bad thoughts, you develop those receptors and they get hungry. They want more. They want more of that feeling. Give me more, give me more, give me more. So you're going to keep having the thought, you're going to keep feeding the cells the bad feeling, and then you're going to keep having a thought, and then you're going to keep feeding it, because it's addicted to it. It's called emotional addiction. So when you're addicted to drugs, alcohol, substances, food, it's actually the feeling that you're addicted to, not the external influence. Does that make sense? Yes, yes. Yeah! Okay, fantastic. So when you're talking about having an addiction like that, too much chocolate or I have whatever it is, have a think about how it makes you feel when you do that. And quite often it can be an addiction to a negative feeling. That's very common. Makes you feel like crap because I don't feel worthy, and that makes me feel better about myself because I feel really bad. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's very common. Self-sabotage. Perfect example of it. Okay? Now, this is really exciting. You excited? Yeah! Alright. Feel it, see it, be it. We don't see with our eyes. What is she talking about? We see with our brain. We filter information through our eyes. We have a reticular activating system in the back of our brain which filters all that information through, gets rid of the 2 million bits and leaves with about 137. That goes into your brain, and then you decide what you see in your brain. So you go by memory, perception and interpretation. If I gave you the name of a ridiculous animal, and I said, in this room, there is a, whatever, Skippy Foxy cat, that's in my book, because I can't think of any other name right now, no one would see it. You couldn't see where it is. It wouldn't be until I told you it's right next to the lady in green. Then you would look to the lady in green, because you've got a reference point for that, and you would see that. And then you'd be able to see what I was talking about, that strange little animal. Does that make sense? If you don't have any reference point to it in your brain, then you can't actually see it. So create that reference point. Create that reference point in you of what you want. Then you can see it. Opportunities come up. Your body starts to change. Your behaviour changes because of your thoughts. You don't want that chocolate anymore suddenly. You don't really know why. You just don't. So basically we have the same physiological response when we visualise something in our brain as we do when we actually do something. So remembering that we see with our brain, okay, when we are thinking about eating, what happens? Physiologically, someone give me an example. Yes, yes. So you get salivation and your stomach rumbles, doesn't it? But you didn't see it out here, you saw it in here, and bang, you had a physiological response. So if you're seeing your body the way you want it to be, you'll get a physiological response. Okay? Does that make sense? Now, the project that I'm working on at the moment, it revolves around that idea, and doing a visualisation of exercise. And imagine this in a disabled industry, or arthritis, things that people who can't move properly, and they are doing exercise in their brain, visualising themselves doing exercise, and they're having the same physiological response, or similar, as people who physically do it. They did a study on this. The difference in weight loss was like 0.4 of a kilo. Wow. That was it. And people were just visualising. There's a perfect example of a baseball, and it was basketball coach, and he took 3 groups of kids from high school, and 2 hours a night for 1 week, he trained them on free throws. The first lot were just physically doing free throws. The second group, 1 hour visualisation of free throws, 1 hour of doing them. And the third group, 2 hours of visualisation of free throws. When they had a competition at the end of the week, who got the most or the highest score? Guess who won? 2 hours of visualisation every night, not even doing it. So, if you're visualising yourself a certain way, that's pretty much the way your body will behave. The same areas of your cerebral cortex light up whether you visualise something or you do or see something with your eyes. Okay? That goes to the limbic system, which is the communication area of your brain, which goes to the endocrine system, which is your hormones, which filters out to your body, which affects your cardio, which affects your muscles, which affects all different parts of your body. Can you see how this all gels together? Yes! Yes! Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that information because that's pretty heavy. Okay, so sleep on that tonight. What I will tell you is that I've written a book called Stepping Stones, 10 Steps to Health, Wealth and Happiness. What it is a precursor for you to be able to go through to get yourself to a point where you're able to get yourself in a position to be able to achieve those things. So they're the steps you need to go through first. Okay, so it's been quite popular so far, lots of people asking for it, but I just haven't got it back from Asia because it takes 3 months to get it. But I have the ebook. So for people who are interested in buying the book, it's $9.95. We can sell it to you tonight, and I can get it emailed to you tomorrow. Also, I'm also doing a wealth creation seminar as well. It's basically going to be like a study group that'll be starting in May. So whoever's interested, please come and give me your email address. I'll be able to put you down. It'll be really, really good. It's a 14-week one, but 1 hour a week. We work on it. By the end of that, if you want more wealth, buy more oils. Okay? It'll be well worth doing. You will have results at the end of the 14 weeks. You will definitely have a plan in place to create that for yourself. I do public speaking. I do also for businesses and personal. If you want to refer me on, please do. I'm happy to receive phone calls, ask me to come and speak to people. Okay, so I hope you got something out of that. Thank you for listening and thank you for your enthusiasm. Give me one last, yeah!